Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Stormworks video, and welcome to episode 20 of our Hardcore Career Mode series. Today, we'll be upgrading the rescue module that we built last episode. One of those upgrades includes adding a winch system, so it will make it a lot easier for us to complete rescue missions. After we've done that, we'll then connect the two together and head out into the Arctic weather to give it all a bit of a test. But anyway, guys, with all that being said, I hope you'll enjoy. Let's get started. Alrighty guys, so once again, here we are back in the workbench. So what I want to do, let's start off with our selection grid. I actually have our rescue module pasted in right here. So let's bring it forward, let's bring it up and get it roughly lined up to where it's going to sit, which will be about there. Very good. So instead of coming up to there where it's actually going to sit, we're going to come down one block and we're going to paste it in just like that. So the main purpose of doing this is because I want all of this to butt up in these wedges here towards the back of the cab so we can walk straight out that door and into the rescue module itself. And after we've achieved that, which hopefully we can achieve, we're going to get rid of all these seats at the back here and put a bit of a hole in the thing here in the ground and put a bit of a door on so we can lower ourselves in and out on a winch, which should be pretty cool, but we'll just leave that part for now. So coming up the front, we're going to get rid of everything. All of this is going to go. Going to get rid of all of that just like so. Very good. And I think that they can stay for now, but they will possibly go later on. Anyway, let's get this all filled in, and then these gaps here, there's going to be wedges there and wedges along here. But yeah, let's try and make the bottom of this look just a little bit better. So I think what we'll do, we're going to get rid of that one there. We're going to grab some of these bad boys. We'll come around. Actually, let's make this a 1x2. That might look a little bit better. Actually, let's come around like so. We'll drag it up to about there. I'm not exactly sure what's going to happen here, but we'll just fill in what we can for now. Let's grab some of these wedges, turn them up that way. Very good. Go along there and go along just like that. Very good. So it might look a little bit funny at the moment, but hopefully it turns out okay. Alrighty, so I've been mucking around with this for a little while now, and I'm hoping that the corner of that wedge sits in that pyramid right there and doesn't glitch out too much. I'm just hoping that works. Otherwise, I'm going to have to come up with something else. But when we take the vehicle away from the module itself, I'm going to add these wedges in all up here and the ones that come down this little slope here. But we can add these ones in now, because by the time this connects, that will come up one stud, but I just can't put these ones in right at the moment, but that's okay. And then right here, it's going to come down at an angle and hopefully butt up with that. Hopefully, I'm just a little bit worried that it's going to be, like touching is going to cause some problems, but hopefully it's going to be a-okay. But what we can do for the moment is add our step in here. So if we go something just like that, what if we just get a basic step, I suppose, comes down like this back into the module itself. Very good. And I guess, should we just put like a bit of a wall up, or should we just have it all open? I'm sure that'll be just fine. We'll leave it like that for now anyway and see if it works. So now what we need to do, we actually need to copy this whole bit and spawn it in as a separate piece. So the way we're going to go about that, I guess, is we're just going to have to grab it all like this, all the way along. Boom, 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 boom. Grab all of this. We're going to end up grabbing some of the legs of the craft itself, but that's fine. We can get rid of them afterwards. And up to there, I'm pretty sure. Good. Then we can make sure it's all going to fit. And here we have it pasted in as a new vehicle. So let's get rid of all these little bits here. They're hanging off. All this can go. Good stuff. All of this can go as well. We just got to make sure we make that work there. But the back should be just fine for now. So that should be all good. This can go along this. It's going to go all the way to the top. And that door can go boom, boom, boom. Bye-bye. Thank you very much, Lee. All right. So let's grab these wedges. That should butt up against all of there. And then they can go. And that's going to come down like that. I'm hoping that that's going to fit. We might make sure it does. Also, these wedges are around the wrong way, so they can go. Let's redo that. I think they go like that. That's better. There we go. So that should butt up with it all there and connect up. So I suppose there's only one way to find out. Alright guys, so as you can see, I've got it out of the shed. So we're actually going to attempt a pickup now if possible. That's on false, ready to go. Let's take it out of minus. Let's come up. So we should be all good. Hopefully, I'm a little bit worried it's going to make us glitch out a little bit, but hopefully we're going to be all right. So let's come up a little bit more. Let's come backwards so we can see it in the camera. Okay, we need to move over a little bit too, I think. Whereabouts is it? There it is. All right, good. So let's come down. Let's just be super careful. No need to rush. No need to rush. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to turn them off and try and get it as close as possible first, just to avoid any issues. Okay, because we all know what Stormworks can be like. Right, come down about, you're pretty close. There, nah, back a little bit more. And over. Okay, pretty much right there. So if I'm going to connect them up now, what's going to happen? Oh, okay, we got it. We got it, we got it, we got it. Okay, we're all good. All right, let's come up. Let's put the landing gear down. Okay, good stuff. And we're going to come in for a landing and we're going to check it out. Nice. Okay, turn it off. Let's go and have a little look. Oh, yeah, awesome. So walk straight in. Okay, this is good. Okay, I have broken something, but that's that's fine. We can sort that out. That was probably when I was dragging it out, to be fair. Okay, let's see how this looks on the outside. Okay, very good. So it's followed. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's followed that perfectly. It's perfectly connected up on the bottom, all around to there. It's just these side parts, which I'm not really too worried about. I was mainly worried about that bit, which is good. Then we got the back. I'm pretty happy to leave the back, to be honest, and I'm pretty happy to leave the sides. Yeah, I was just wanting to sort that part out. Okay, very good. So what's this look like from the inside? Very good. So maybe these little things can go. They look terrible. I reckon they can go, so I might get rid of them. But other than that, that is butted up really well with that. Good stuff. All right, let's take it back. We're going to give it a bit of a paint and sort out the inside of this thing. Alrighty, so as far as painting goes, I might just do it all in that red color for now. Then we'll add the gray on afterwards, something like that. And we'll just butt it up like that with the red. Oh, okay, no, we don't want that color in here. Do we want that color? Good stuff. Alrighty, we've got a little bit of gray up here. Let's try and keep it the same as possible. So boom, boom, boom. All right, we've got the gray here now. As far as this piece goes, I'm pretty sure the little connector part that connects to this is red and then it goes gray again. So if we go something like that, if my memory is correct, probably not, but we'll find out, I guess. And then I'll make those parts red as well. And then we'll sort out the floor too. Boom, boom. And just go that there too. Okay, very good, very good. Let's go a little bit of gray over here. All right, I could probably do most of that off camera, to be honest, but there we go. All right, nice. So I'm going to assume that that is all good and we're happy with it. Now, I did say I was going to get rid of these, but then that leaves a gap, doesn't it? All right, so I just ended up putting little 1x1 windows. I'm sure that'll be fine. At least there's something there. I guess, why not? Anyway, this is all going to go. That heater is also going to go, and we'll just fill that in like that. We've also got to fix up the paint on this afterwards out there, but we'll do that afterwards. So we've only got 4 seats. I might add a couple more up the front as well then. Should we do that? Maybe a few like this, and maybe we'll get rid of these stairs here, and we'll put like a bit of a wall up, I guess. Why not? Or should we just bring it up and have that as all floor? Yeah, I might just do that. That might be a little bit better, actually. Maybe put a few wedges on here to make that look a smidgen better. I'll fix up the paint off camera, I think it might be best. And then we've got some more seats back here. So maybe what we can do, we'll move them. Well, should we go this way? That'd be better. Go like boom and boom. Yeah, then we've got 8 seats still. That might be okay. We might put a heater back here and a heater up the front. It's probably a good idea. But anyway, what I want to do right now is sort out the winch. So I might try and leave that window there if we can. And we're going to have a bit of a winch sitting up here somewheres. And that one only goes to 10 meters. So we're probably going to use that one. It goes to 40. We're going to go boom, turn that around like so. Something like that. Can we even come back one more block actually? Like that. I'm pretty sure that'll be fine. And then directly under that, we're going to have a big old door. Something like that. Yeah, I'm sure that'll be fine. And then underneath this, let's go pivots. We're going to need to make a separate body. So we'll come around like so. Boom. Then we're going to go grab some blocks, and we might make them all, or I suppose it doesn't matter on the color right now, does it? No, it's all right. Go boom. And then we are going to need a cable anchor is next. So we can chuck that right there. So that will connect up, and straight under that, we're going to have, oh, actually, on either side of that, we might grab some wedges, and we'll go just like so. And we're actually going to have 2 harnesses on this one. One for us and one for our casualty. Go like that. Okay, that doesn't work, does it? Go around this way? No. Okay, what are we going to do here? All right, so a little bit silly looking, but that is the only way I can get 2 to kind of fit in the back here, but that's going to work anyway. It's a very short rope, which we will connect right now before we forget. So that should work. Very good. So this one will be the control harness, and this one here will be the passenger, I guess. We'll call him a passenger. Why not? So this one's going to be the one with all the controls. So yeah, we'll have to make that work. And then the last little thing we need to do is add some sort of little door or hatch thing on the bottom here. So that's right in the middle there. So that should be enough room to come up. So maybe here we can have a couple of pivots. Let's go pivots. PIV would be good. Just go white for now. One of these ones, compact robotic pivot. Just go around like that. Get rid of all of this in the middle too. Boom, boom. Connect it all together like so. Actually, we'll do that in maybe that blue color so it matches the floor. Go boop, all the way along like so. Good. Then we'll merge those 2 together. All right, and then I suppose we'll just fill this in as some normal floor like that. Very good. So that will open up, allow us to go up and down, and then that can close back up after we're finished. Very good. So that button will be on here. So number 1 can be up, number 2 can be down, and actually I think we'll put those on push buttons, I think. And number 3 can be door. I think that's all we're going to need. I'm not really worried about putting a light on it or anything. I mean, we probably should, but I'm not gonna. It'll be fine. And the door can be on a toggle, I guess, as well. And the next thing we're going to do is increase the speed of this to maybe, should we go to 2? That should help us out a little bit more. And last but certainly not least, we're going to add some heaters back in because they are quite important. We're going to put them close to the seats this time as well. So maybe if we put one over here, we'll do it on the one side though. One, actually, you know what? We'll have them on each side. Why not? Why not? That'll be fine. Oh, can I go like so? Right, one on each side there for all those peoples. And then we are going to need some at the back. So what if we just go along here, one on each side there? That should be a-okay. And then we'll just have a button. Where should we put it? Next to the light switch. Another toggle button. We'll chuck it right here. And we'll name this one Heaters. And I suppose just before I sort everything out, let's finish off the back of this. Let's go on both sides though. That might be a good idea. Grab a few wedges and we'll just connect it up like... Actually, you know what? That'll probably be fine. I might put a couple of wedges under here to make it look a little bit better. And maybe this little pyramid should be a-okay. Something like that. All right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to connect up the power to everything, get it all working, make sure the lights work, make up a controller for the harness as well. And then I'm going to give all of these parts a bit of a paint. There's a few bits outside as well. So I'll sort that out and I'll be right back. Alrighty guys, so I do believe everything should work now. So let's go and give it a bit of a test. Got all this nice and painted. Yep, there we go. Got that blue there. We've got a nice seats. Hopefully our heaters work. Let's give them a quick test. Boop. Those two are working and those two are working. Awesome. Very good. So the real test now is if this is going to work. So let's connect it up to there. Good stuff. That's how it sits, by the way. I haven't touched anything yet, so that's actually really good. Oh, jump into the control one. So what do we got? Number one is up. Oh, okay, yep. So let's go down. Okay, good. That works. Come back up. Nice. And the door is number 3. Oh, there it goes. Open. Oh, okay. Very good. Let's have a look. Oh, yep. So that's definitely open. Nice. All right. So let's jump back in it. Control harness. Good stuff. Shut the door. Boop. And then we should be able to get off and back on the floor. Awesome. So let's drag this thing out and connect it up and see if it works. Turn those heaters off. Should be going off. Yeah. Now, I'm not too sure, but someone was saying, or a few people rather, were saying that electricity will pass through those connectors. So I guess we'll find out. Hopefully it does. Let's get this rope, connect it up, and drag this thing out anyway. All right, that's probably far enough. Let's go and switch it off now. Boop. Very good. Okie dokie. So this is currently on 99.02% of battery. So let's see if it goes up when we connect up, I suppose. Start her up. We're on 31% throttle. Good stuff. Got the landing gear down at the moment. All right, we've started. Take it out of minus. Let's come up. Landing gear off. Alrighty, so let's come back a smidgen till we see it in the camera. And let's see if we can have as much success as last time. So let's turn these off for now. Whereabouts is our little pickup thingamajigly? Our rescue module. There it is. Good. All right. So let's come down and just be super careful. Let's try and get in a good position again, and then we'll turn them on to avoid any issues. Oh, okay. Here we go. All right. So I think we're on it now. Let's turn them on and see what happens. Oh, this makes me nervous each time. Come on. Is that not... No, not close enough, apparently. Come back. Oh, there it is. There it is. Oh, that scared me. All right. Let's come up. Put the landing gear back down. Good stuff. And we'll come down and see how it looks. It's starting to get dark as well, which isn't good because I want to be able to see what we're doing. Anyway, here we are. So we can walk straight in. Very good. So how does this look on the outside? Oh, look at that. It's so flush with that, eh? That's really good. So the only thing is that bit of red there, which I don't think I might. I might put a paint block in there and try and make that look a little bit better if we can. But other than that, that looks really good. I'm very happy with it. Let's come up and actually give that winch a bit of a test too. Good stuff. All right. May as well test it all while we're here. Shut the door. Lights still work, which is really good. We got all that back there. All right. Let's come up and put in hover mode. So I might just reduce the throttle a little bit. Start her up. All right. Take it out of minus. And up we come. Let's go forward a smidgen to about here. Should be fine. Let's go auto hover. All right. Good stuff. Now, last time I did this, it was bouncing around a little bit. Let's see if we can avoid that this time. But let's go jump on our control harness. And let's open up the door. Good. And number 2 is down. All right. Whee! Very good. All right. We're going down. It's working. That's good stuff. All right. And then about here. Oh, okay. I could have come down a little more, but that's fine. So it is working. Really cool. Look at that. Nice. Got a little... Let's open up at the back there. Okay. And then we grab our person, put it in that one, and then we jump back in here, and we go up. All right. Nice. Bit of a slow speed, but it's probably safer to be a bit slower. So that's all right. Keep on coming up, and then we'll shut the door and make sure we land on the ground. Boop, and shut the door. Good stuff. Jump off, and there we are back in. That is awesome. Very happy with it. Nice. All right, cool. So let's check those connectors as well. Okay, they're full. Oh, so the power does pass through. Nice. That's handy. Good stuff. Thanks for that. Thanks for that, guys. A lot of people mentioned that, so yeah, very good. All right, so what we're going to do, we're going to come down, and I think what we might try and do is actually take everything back to the workbench, because there's a couple little things I want to fix up on the actual tilt rotor itself. So let's just sneak in here. We're going to take everything back. Good. Oh, up a little bit more, and we'll probably park just here. Put it down, sir. There we go. Minus. Turn it off. Very good. I'm also going to pick up a bit of extra fuel. Very nice. So let's take the bottom part back first. Good stuff. And then with the tilt rotor in the edit zone, we should be able to edit vehicle right here. Very nice. So there's two things I want to do on this. One of them is increase the winch speed. So let's bump that up to maybe, what if we go 2.4? That'll be just fine. And then the next thing is this little sensor was not painted last time. So boom, there we go. They are the only two upgrades I wanted to do. Alrighty guys, so there we are, all connected out the front, ready to go. I think that looks great. The only thing I'm not sure about is that little bit of red there, which I've got to fix, but I'm sure it'll be just fine. So what we're going to do, we're actually going to go and do one of these missions. I was just looking at this one here, just a little repair on a tugboat, which I thought would be pretty fun. It's an excuse to hover and use the winch, go down and do some repairs. So I think we might go and do that one. It looks like there's a few other things around, nothing special though. So I thought we'll go and do this one. I was looking at the ones down here, but they want us to refuel and muck around a little bit. So I thought we'll just go and do this one here. So where are we? We're just here. We're going to head northeast, slightly to east, heading towards the Daylight Oil Refinery. So let's go and do that before it gets too dark. So let's jump inside, shut the door. We'll turn on some lights. Why not? We've got the power to do it back there now, apparently. Good stuff. Let's turn her on. Let's go map view like so. Awesome. Throttle up a little bit. And boom. Another upgrade I was thinking for the tilt rotor itself was actually adding like a lockable button for that, just in case we accidentally release a container when we don't want to, but I don't know, might do it one day. Not right now. It'll be fine. All right, let's go full collective. All the way up. Very nice. Okie dokie. Let's just hope nothing happens. Rotate. For goodness sake. What? Oh, okay, no, I think we're all right. I think we're fine. Good stuff. Alrighty. So let's set an altitude for, let's just go 200, and we're going to go altitude hold. 200. Very nice. Let's zoom out a little bit. Good. And we've got to go that way. So we need to go this way ever so slightly. Good stuff. Head in this direction. So we've got to keep our eye out for a tugboat. Does it say what color? No, it doesn't say what color, but that's fine. Should be all good. We should be able to see it. So it should be, we're going to turn left a little bit more. I think we're getting blown around by the wind just a little bit off course. What's going on? Is something broken? Or am I just getting thrown around for no reason? Something's wrong. I can't turn for some reason. Is something broken? Surely not. Surely nothing's broken. Something funny is going on though. What have I hit? Have I hit the wrong button somewhere? I don't think so. I'm just going to come down. Is it the wind just throwing us around a little bit? No, I can't rotate. Oh dear, I can't steer. Whoa! Hey. Okay, I do not know what's going on. I can turn right just fine. Okay. Very strange behavior. Okay, fair enough, man. Whereabouts is this vehicle we need repair? We need to get out of here. Something's not right. I don't know what it is. Oh, that's cool. That's looking down inside. That's actually really handy. I like that. Anyway, that's not what we're here for. Let's come over this way. Let's move over a smidgen. Okay, a little bit more. Hello. I can see something's damaged on there right now. That's fine. All right, auto hover. I would like to auto hover over his boat if we can. What's our RPS doing? Where is our RPS? That's it there. Okay. It's staying at about that RPS. Okay, good stuff. All right, so let's put this back. Don't need that. Let's just grab an underwater welder just in case there's some work underwater that is broken. Some bits are broken underwater. Not too sure. Control, open, down. Yes. Hello, I'm coming. This is awesome. Oh, he's over there. Oh dear, maybe he's getting blown around by the wind as well. That's fine. Let's just lower ourselves right into the water. Boop, just like that. Awesome. Hopefully there's no sharks, but we should be right. Boop. And hello, sir. Oh, no, it looks like it's just this bit up here. Good stuff. All right, I can definitely sort this out for you for $2,000. Is that it? Is there anything else? Is that everything? Where's my money? What does it say? Inventory hatch. Yeah, it says it. Okay, still more broken stuff in here, is there? Okay. Is that everything? Oh, no, a bit more back here. Maybe it would help if I actually looked a little bit more, but that's fine. And there we go. Good stuff. $2,000. Thank you. Can we take you with us? No, we can't. You're starting to get cold, man. I'll probably go inside if I were you. That's fine. Right, got nothing in here, I suppose. Nah, should be right. All right, let's jump back aboard before something terrible happens. And we're going to go up. Whee! Awesome. This is cool. I like it. Goodbye, sir. This is way better than trying to hover above the water. That was so dodgy. That's fine. We're all good. all the way up, and we'll push number 3. And boop, should be all good. Nice, success. Let's go and do one more, I think. It'd be rude not to. Let's see what's around right now. What's this guy want? Alrighty, guys, so I've actually had a few sleeps while we've been hovering just here above our old mate down there. Is he still there? Yeah, there he is. Oh, I think he froze to death. Oh, dear. Oh, well. That's not a mission to help him or anything, is it? Nah. Oh, well, sorry. Sorry, man. Anyway, so yeah, I had a few sleeps, and this mission here has popped up, which I thought would be interesting. So we're going to go down, repair it, and then actually transport it back over to here, where we own, actually, which is pretty good. Perfect spot to end off afterwards. So let's go and get this guy. It's 5.5 grand, so not the biggest amount of money, but that's fine. So let's turn auto hover off. Goodbye, sir. That's hilarious. That's really funny. Anyway, let's go full collective. Yes, just like that. Nice. And rotate. Goodbye. Oh, dearie me. That's actually hilarious. I like that. Anyway, let's go back to the map. Let's zoom out a smidgen like this, and we're going to head down this way. Oh, dear. How high up are we? Altitude. Okay, we're at 150. I might set this for 150. That might be a little bit better. And we're going to go altitude hold. All right, let's come down a bit, and we need to turn a lot. Need to go this way, a bit more even. Okay, the steering's working now for some reason. I don't know what was going on before, but that's fine. Oh, good. Reset that one. Let's zoom in a lot more. All right, something like that. That's fine. So we've got to head all the way down here, just past that main island. So whereabouts is that? If we come down this way, yeah, it should be like kind of here-ish, I believe. So it looks like there, doesn't it? Okay, apparently the repair objective has just been done. Repair dashboard on a small bow rider. Don't know. This is our spot, though. Stop. Ah! Hey. All right. Oh, is that him right there? Oh, perfect. Hey, turn that off. There we go. Let's come around this way. We're going straight past him just about. Good stuff. All right, so let's take that throttle off 100%. Let's go back down to about 26. That should be fine. So whereabouts did this guy just go? There he is. Is that him? I assume that's him. I think that's in our location. So let's come down, and we're going to auto hover above him. Whee! What are these animals here? Is that a penguin? Hold on. Oh, it is. I didn't know there was penguins. Oh, that's awesome. Cool. We might have to come and look at them one day. Okay, here we are. I do believe this is our spot, so let's get the camera. Oh, okay, let's get the camera out right next to us. So, hello, sir. So we do need to bring him with us. So, how are we going to do this? We do have... The winch is going to have to go through the floor of the rescue module. Oh, dear. Okay, it is what it is. That's fine. So, let's get just a little bit closer, I think. It's probably a good idea. Get as close as practical. Something like this. I'm sure that'll be fine. And let's just go auto hover about here. That's fine. All right, so we've got to repair him first. Let's go down and sort him out. So control, number 3, number 2. Hello. Coming down. Coming down from the heavens. There we go. Out. And where are you? Over here. All right, let's go and sort you out, and we'll drag you back. We'll pick you up, rather. Like a crane. There we go. I don't know why I'm using an underwater welder again, but here we are. Okay, it's a lot slower than a regular welder, but there we go. Good stuff. All right, now we actually need to connect him up, don't we? So, yeah, take him over to our terminal. Right, how are we going to go about this? Okay, let's go up here. Let's put the welder back. We'll grab a rope. So which one's the control? Control, boom. Let's come up. There we go. Good stuff. This is working really well. I'm happy with it. All the way up. I don't think there's any passengers on there, but I could be wrong. I can't say I exactly looked, but that's fine. Let's put this one back in there. Let's grab... Where's that rope that I threw on the ground earlier? Right there. Okay, very good. So, what we're going to do, we're going to connect it up to there. Then what we're going to do, we're going to jump on... Can I jump on here and still have the rope connected? I think it is. Okay, good. Open that up. Yeah, let's come down. Okay, is that going to let us go out still? Yep. Whee! There we go. Whoa! Okay, we're down. Good stuff. Oh, no. I'm not going to be able to swim over here, am I? All right, so I couldn't quite reach it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to attach it on here first. I think hopefully that'll work. So if we go, boom, then we're going to go swim over here and try and get in our harness if possible. It's very hard to swim when you're holding onto a rope. But yeah, we're going to try our best to get this done. Otherwise, we're going to have to move a little bit closer, but that's fine. Oh, we can sort that out. Whoa, 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 whoa. What is going on here? Okay, are we all right? Are we all good? All right, let's just go up. See what happens. Oh, no. Okay, we're in. We're in. All good. Shut that door. This doesn't feel safe at all. And then we'll connect it up to the winch right there. Good stuff. All right, I think that has worked. Actually, let's have a quick look outside just to confirm. Yes, we are connected. Awesome. All right, so let's just drag him right over. That's fine. Look at those penguins. Oh, that's funny as. I really want to visit them at some point. Anyway, let's turn this back onto the map. There we go. All right, and turn auto hover off. Let's give it a little bit more throttle as well, and we're going to come up. All right, I'm not sure if rotating is going to be a good idea, but what I will do actually, let's go back here. Let's lower that winch. Actually, yeah, no, we do it from here, don't we? That's right. Winch out number 6. Okay, good stuff. He's going down. Yes, he is. Very good. So I don't want him to fling up and hit us. So let's have a quick look on the outside just to make sure that's all working. Yep, he's going down. Goodbye. All right, that should be about enough, I'd say. Should we try and rotate and see what happens? I think we will, actually. Let's turn off the winch. Boop. I mean, like, what is the worst that can happen? I mean, a lot can actually happen, but that's fine. Let's go full collective, like so, and rotate. Oh, this is terrifying. Never know what it's going to do, man. Here we go. Whee! Hey! All right, hopefully we've still got it. Hopefully we've still got it. Let's come around this way. We need to turn. Good stuff. All right. Okay, let's have a quick look on the outside. I want to see this. Yeah! We're pulling a boat. Oh, dearie me. Look at that. That is awesome. Good stuff. All right, we're going in the right direction, hopefully. Just keep an eye on our altitude. We should be fine. So, yeah, just up to the dock at our base, and that'll do us for this mission, I think. Very good. That's funny. Happy with it. All right, can we see anything underneath us? No, we can't. Okay, that's fine. I better keep it on the map because I can't see anything in front of us. Very foggy today. All right, might come down a little bit towards the 150 mark. Here we go. Good. And I think we'll rotate about now. Take that collective off. Yep, I think we've... Okay, we're not quite in the right spot, but that's fine. We'll sort it out. What is our altitude doing? All right. So, all that's off. Good stuff. All right. Whereabouts are we? I cannot see a thing. We need to come around this way a bit more. All right, so this is actually the harbour here. So what do? Just dump him in the water, I guess? Why not? Hopefully we still got him with us. If we get our money, we'll know we do. Okay, so let's just hover over the water here. Look down. Okay, I can actually see the boat underneath us. Good. So if we drop him in the water, there it is. There's the money. Good stuff. All right, let's not even drop him off. Let's just go over here. Put the leaning gear back down. Just like that. And I don't know if it's safe to land here or not. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, what just happened then? Okay, we're all good. Let's just park right here. I think that's a safe spot. Good stuff. All right, let's go and disconnect him. Just grab that. And if I just put it back, it should just leave him there. Oh, I can't put it back. We'll just chuck it there. Good stuff. We'll shut the door as well. Very good. So he can stay there. Let's go back to our main base. Take it out of minus. Let's come up. And we're just over this way, I believe. Whee! Okay, so now that everything is working as it should, we can now add our specialist equipment back in. So I was thinking we're going to put it along these two walls right here. So I think we'll do one side at a time. So let's go to specialist. And what do we need? We're going to need a few of these bad boys. So maybe this side can have all the firefighting equipment. I don't think there's anything important here. So we should be right to get rid of a whole bunch of this all the way up to there if we want to. Very nice. So let's start with a couple of these bad boys. Let's flip them up the right way. Boom, boom, and can we... No, we might leave that spot free, actually. What if we have 3 of them? We'll have the firefighting cloves on top of that one. So, firefighter right there. Very good. And on the other side of that, we might have a couple of extra welders and whatnot. We'll go boom, boom, and what if we carry 2 underwater welders with us? Should be enough, hopefully. Hopefully we don't need any more than that. Boom, boom. That should be plenty, actually. And then on this side, we're going to have everything else. So that didn't interrupt anything. So I suppose we're going to have our diving outfit. We'll just chuck that right there. Very good. And what else do we need? Some hoses. What if we just grab a couple of these ones and go boom, boom. I mean, we've got an Arctic jumper on now, and I think we'll add another one over here as well, just in case we ever need it. And I suppose in those last 2 spots, where are the ropes? There we go, rope. Let's just add a couple of ropes in right there. Boom, boom, very good. So we should probably give this a quick little paint. That can just be a reddy color. Why not? That'll be fine. And then we'll just fix up on the outside here. We'll try and do them both at the same time. Boom, 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 boom. But other than the paint for these 2 welders over here, we might just grab that orange and chuck them on there. I think that is just about everything. So I'm going to spawn it in, connect it up to the tilt rotor, and we're going to end off the episode. But anyway, guys, that's going to do us for today. Next episode, I think we might do 1 or 2 more missions while we're up here, and then actually put the rescue module back and grab a couple of shipping containers and head home. I think that is probably what we'll get up to next. I mean, there's still a couple little missions up here we could do, so we'll see what pops up for tomorrow. But yeah, then we'll take some containers back home and hopefully make a little bit of extra money that way. But in the meantime, I'd like to thank you all very much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you all in the next one.